G'day and welcome back to the third part in our walkthrough in the new 2026 Canning. Today we're putting a bit of spark in the episodes. We're talking all things 12 volt and electric inside the new 2026 Canning. So starting at the heart of the system, what's looking after the system? We've paired with Red Arc now for a few years on the Cannings, and why have we gone with Red Arc? Whilst we believe they're at the forefront of what they do in the space, they're another great Australian-made business. What does this mean for you, the end user? Their after-sales support and that technical availability is second to none. We've tried other brands in the past with our OTT, where we use a 48 volt system with the other brands as well. No one compares to the after-sales support of what Red Arc does and what we've found, and that's critical for us in our customer experience here at Hitch Campers. So what makes up the system? At the very bones of it, you've got the Manager 30. So that's a 30 amp charger that's going to look after your solar, your AC and your DC charging and take care of all those bits and pieces. As standard on 2026, we've got a 200 watt solar panel. So you've always got some sort of solar going in there. And that's why it's important to have a proper management system rather than just a DC to DC charger or an AC charger. From there, you can step up into the TVMS Row Kit. What this does, Bluetooth functionality. You can do some switching from your phone. You can see on your smartphone what your charge is doing, what your power is doing. It just gives you a bit more interface in that sense. For those guys that want to go to the next level, the big boy. When you're at the caravan park and you're sitting around there and you're talking, my camper's got this, my camper's got that. We also offer a 50 amp charger, which is the new Red Arc Alpha system. That's standard on the STR. From there, you can go to the 75 or the 100 amp charger. That's going to put a heap of charge back into your batteries. Why such big chargers? One of the things we believe in a core value here at Hitch Campers, it doesn't necessarily mean have lots of batteries in a small charger, because you've still got a definite time that you'll be off grid. There's people out there that will tell you that 600 amps of batteries can be recharged on a 30 amp charger off a 100 watt solar panel for a few hours during the day. The maths doesn't lie and the maths doesn't work. It's not necessarily about having the world's biggest battery bank. You need to have a reliable charging source. You need to replenish that power, because if you're not, you've still got a definite time that you have to be back and off grid for. That's when your beer's going to go hot, your food's going to go off, and that's the end of every trip as far as we're concerned. You've got to keep those beers cold. Where do we go to from the Red Arc management system? So all Cannings now come with a Red Arc RS3 2000 watt inverter. That's with your auto transfer switching as well. So you plug into your shore power on the side, everything works. Off grid on the inverter, everything works. It's a really smooth transition period. Why we're now standard with the Red Arc inverter for the 2000 watt? Induction cooking standard across the range. The induction is taking us to the next level. You know, when you're on the beach and it's blowing a gale, you don't lose heat. We were recently away camping and someone had a gas stove. They couldn't get their pasta to boil. Threw it on the induction, 2 minutes, pasta's gone, dinner's, it's all around the campfire. It's what it's about. What else makes up the electric Hitch Campers? Air suspension. So air suspension is standard across the entire Hitch Campers range. We use Airbag Man compressors on the Canning, and we have two different sizes, a level 2 and a level 3. Differences are the level 2 is more of your basic package, just designed to do the airbags and nothing really more. With the level 3, we pair that with an air tank as well, and what that allows you to do with the air tank and the bigger compressor, yeah, your suspension goes up and down a bit quicker, but the big advantage is when you want to pump up your tyres, you've been down the beach, you've been in the desert, you need to repump up those tyres, pull out the compressor and you can recharge and re-inflate your tyres off the camper without the need to go put another compressor in the tow vehicle if you don't have one. So you're probably now wondering, what's pumping up the tyres? Where's this charge going? What we've done in the new 2026 Canning, we've partnered with Custom Lithium, another great Australian business that are producing their batteries here in Australia. We offer a standard 230 amp hour slimline lithium, or you can set up to a 310 slimline lithium for the bit more longevity off grid. Great Australian made business. They come in Hitch Blue as well, which even just, nice little detail. So what's actually bringing all this stuff together? What's allowing your compressor to talk to your manager, to talk to your battery? What's quite common in a lot of businesses in the industry is they just grab random wires and they're pulling them through and going, oh yep, this customer's getting a fan, so we'll power that fan. This customer's getting this. For us at Hitch Campers, that doesn't really work. So what we do is we actually produce here in Australia and in-house now as well, we produce factory looms. So very similar to high-end automotive manufacturing, everything is on a pre-terminated plug. Everything's pre-Deutsch plugged, it's consistent. And that's the biggest thing. When it's consistent, it's reliable, it's diagnosable, but we know that you're not gonna have problems because this can be tried and tested. We have proper Deutsch connectors, nice big connectors, so everything's sealed, everything's gonna last the test of time. Why we do this and why we've invested so much in developing our loom system is every Hitch Campers Canning is pre-wired for every single option. So what this means is, say for example, you order a Canning S and in 18 months time you went, hey, we want another second Sirocco fan. Your camper is already pre-wired for that second Sirocco fan, so you can either get it fitted by someone else, you can get it fitted by us here during a service, but what it means is it looks factory, so you haven't ruined your investment. We're all guilty of getting a new four-wheel drive and putting another thing on the battery and another ring terminal. It looks factory, it looks neat, but more importantly, we know it's been wired correctly, it's fused properly, all the connections are done properly, so that new fan is going to last the test of time just as the rest of the Canning would. So two other new really important components for the 2026 electrical package. We've now got an external solar input on the drawbar. This is for those extra solar blankets or portable panels to complement the 200-watt system on the roof. Also, what we've done for 2026, we've now got a ventilation system inside the toolbox. This is going to help remove all the heat that these elements are going to put off and give your products the service within the life test of time and reduce those toolbox temperatures. Guys, what we're going to do in the next video, now we've wrapped up with the electrics, we're going to talk about some of the metal changes. What we've done this year on the 2026 Canning to take it to the next level with things like our rear dust deflector, our new roof racks, toolboxes and things like that. So remember to like, subscribe and turn the bell notification on so you don't miss that as we dive further into the 2026 Canning.